Welcome to RevIO PSA University. This video will serve as a brief overview of some administrative-level configurations that should be made to get the most out of your software. Some of the initial admin-level configurations will likely be set up once at the beginning and then never need to be adjusted again. These things can include settings for email addresses you wish to use for client communication, or configuring your company address for things like bill remittance, and setting up your company's business hours. Other admin-level configurations will be settings you might update or add to over time as you use the platform. You may add some of these right away and then add to them over time. Things like creating users and permission roles. Configuring workflows to push email notifications out of the system when events occur, or updating the options available in various drop-down lists using the system tables. We recommend watching this Getting Started guide to get an overview and brief description of the areas you need to address as an admin user before beginning your configurations. After watching this guide, you can begin your configurations to customize your experience with PSA. If you need further information on any of the topics in this overview as you configure your system, you can access the Help Center for searchable documentation, training videos, and hands-on walkthroughs to assist you. Jumping into the software, you'll find most of the administrative-level functions on the Admin tab of the main sidebar menu. Starting with System Settings, you'll be able to configure some of the main once-and-done company configurations. This screen defaults to the My Preferences tab that all users have access to for configuring personal settings to customize the experience. All users in the system will have access to their own My Preferences under their avatar in the upper right corner, even if they don't have admin permissions. You'll click on the Company tab to configure some basic required company settings. This is where you will configure your company information and business hours, for instance. Clicking the Service tab allows you to enter your preferred default settings for tickets created in your instance. You can configure default status, type, and priority for new tickets here, as well as ticket assignment defaults. An administrator will also need to configure your company's email settings, found on the next tab in the list. These are the default email addresses the system will use when sending email notifications out of PSA. Someone will configure the support email, the outgoing email address, and the workflow outgoing email address on this page. Again, this is likely configured at onboarding and then won't need to be adjusted after that, unless it changes, but it's good to know where to find it. Clicking the System Tables tab will open a screen where you can configure a variety of customizations you may need when using various drop-down lists within RevIO PSA. Clicking the various content tabs across the top will give you access to customize the options in those areas. Each tab selected will display the customizable fields that are allowed for that particular subject area of the system. Here we are looking at the ticketing fields. You can customize the selections in drop-down lists for things like status, priority, ticket type, and severity. You will also need to configure your users, roles and permissions, and user groups from the Admin tab to control role-based access for users in your system. Additionally, if you wish to use workflows to push notifications out of the system based on events occurring in PSA, those will need to be configured as well on the Workflows tab. Switching away from the Admin menu tab, clicking the Reports menu tab will allow you to configure your dashboard. The My Dashboards tab will not display reports until you configure the screen by browsing and adding favorite reports to get started. That's it for your brief Getting Started guide for admin users. Make sure to watch the Getting Help in PSA guide coming up next. Thanks for watching. Make sure to visit the Help Center in RevIO PSA to access the video training library for more training videos. You can also search for articles on a topic or access our full suite of product documentation from there. Don't forget, we love to get your feedback. It helps us know if we are on track or not, so we can focus on the areas of the system you need the most help with. See you next time.